Florida was recently in a state of emergency as the catastrophic Hurricane Dorian came close to making landfall in the Sunshine State. Dorian was the first major hurricane of the 2019 Atlantic hurricane season, whipping out winds of 185 miles per hour at its height. But a terrifying map has now revealed an even more powerful storm could smash into the southeasternmost U.S. state. Maps from WXCharts.com show maximum sustained winds of 133 miles per hour will smash into western Florida in 2 weeks. That makes the weather system a major Category 4 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. When Dorian passed Florida, it was a Category 3 hurricane, despite having been stronger when it hit the Bahamas days earlier. The hurricane completed moved over warmer waters off the Florida East Coast, regaining Category 3 intensity by midnight on September 5. Read more. Hurricane Tracker USA reaches peak of hurricane season. A Category 4 hurricane making a direct hit will have a catastrophic impact. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration (NOAA), well-built framed homes can sustain severe damage with loss of most of the roof structure and some exterior walls during such a strong storm. In addition, most trees will be snapped or uprooted and power poles downed, and fallen trees and power poles will isolate residential areas, the agency added. The strong winds can also lead to power outages that could last weeks to possibly months. Read more. Hurricanes versus nuclear bombs. How Trump's nuclear plot could destroy U.S. Most of the area will be uninhabitable for weeks or months, NOAA warned. Meanwhile, NOAA is also watching a disturbance, which could become Tropical Storm Humberto, affecting Florida and parts of the Gulf Coast. The agency places the odds of development at 70% over the next 48 hours. According to NOAA, the tropical depression is moving slowly towards the west-northwest across the Florida Straits or South Florida. The tropical system could affect Florida, Alabama and other portions of the Gulf Coast between late this week and early next week. This disturbance will also bring heavy rainfall and gusty winds across portions of the Bahamas through Friday, especially in portions of the northwestern Bahamas affected by Hurricane Dorian. Regardless of development, the disturbance could produce periods of locally heavy rainfall and gusty winds across the Bahamas through Thursday, and across Florida during the weekend, NOAA warned. Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi and Alabama are the most likely locations to be affected by potentially heavy rainfall between Sunday and Tuesday. Let's block ads. Why?